for like my YouTube page. I know, I know exactly what I'm just going on my Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. You're saying Franklin. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I get that vibe.
Yeah. It's yeah. It's it was one of those things where it's like both my parents, I think they thought like this was like the appropriate place to like raise a family, and I think they both
Mm.
have like regretted it, and they were just like, oh, we should have made like because they were both they met and like lived in Boston for so long, and they were like, I think my dad was
Nice.
like, oh, why didn't we raise them in Boston? That would have been so much better.
Right. That's so
Anyway.
interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it's so funny. No, I grew up for like the first like 7 years of my life in Germany, um
Oh.
and then my mom and I moved in with my grandparents on the Cape. So it was like a weird thing of like being in a city, in like a city in Europe as a kid, and then just like being on Cape Cod.
Oh, so
Um,
what part of Germany were you?
Hamburg.
Oh, awesome. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so my wife M, her sister lives in Germany. They live in
All
Bonn.
right. Oh, cool.
So we've been to Bonn, and I've been to like Berlin and a couple places, but I have not been to
Mhm.
Hamburg.
Hamburg is cool. It's very like it's just very like, big modern like financial and trade city, I guess.
Mhm.
But I love Berlin. I was there
Oh,
for like a study abroad,
oh,
I guess in 2019. It was
mhm.
really nice.
Oh, it's incredible. That was like
Yeah.
one of the, like, when we visited, I was like, oh, this is the type of I could move here now.
Yeah.
This
It
place is
has it has New York vibes. It feels like it's
Mhm.
like if New York were like a little bit more chill and a little bit more like emo, that is like I
Mhm.
think
Yeah, that's exact. Yes, or
Mhm.
it feels a little bit like New York when you hear about New York in like the 70s and 80s, maybe like
Yeah.
a little grimier. You know what I mean? Like a little more DIY kind of. Yeah, that
So
must have been
true.
so going from Germany to the Cape. That's like what a I can't imagine a more like a bigger change in scenery.
It was pretty wild. It was
So
pretty
going
wild.
from
Well, my dad's
Germany to the
German and my
Cape,
mom's American,
that's
so it
like
was like,
mhm. What a
you know,
I can't
it wasn't
imagine a
like a
more
huge
like
culture shock, and I
a
had like been
bigger
to the Cape
change
as
in
a kid to
scenery.
like visit family.
It was pretty wild.
Um,
It was pretty wild.
but yeah,
Well, my dad's German
pretty
and my
wild
mom's American,
overall.
so it was yeah. Like,
You
what a
know,
I can't
it wasn't
imagine a
like a
more
huge
like
culture
is
shock,
your
and I had
a
like been
bigger
to the Cape
change? Oh,
as a
go ahead,
kid to
please.
like visit family. I was just gonna say it's so funny that we're both from Massachusetts. It's fun
I
that you get to
know.
visit back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. So that's we're looking to since we have Miles now and
I was just gonna say it's so funny that
actually
we're both
sorry,
from
M is
Massachusetts.
just
It's fun
here
that
on
you
my
get
attention.
to
Hold on
visit
one
back.
second.
No worries.
Yeah, yeah. So that's we're looking
Um,
to
I can
since
keep
we have
talking
Miles now
to.
and yeah, sorry, I'm just gonna grab pass. Actually, sorry,
Yeah.
M is just here on my attention. Hold on one
All
second.
good. Yeah, yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
talking.
so that's we're looking.
Um,
So you keep talking. I just have to grab a pacifier.
yes.
Yeah, sorry, I'm
No
just gonna
worries.
grab pass.
Um,
Sorry, M is just here on
yeah,
my
no.
attention. Hold on one
I'm
second.
just I'm here. I
Yeah,
can
I'm just
keep
talking.
testing, testing,
So yeah, you keep
testing.
talking. I just have to grab a pacifier.
To the
Like a
YouTube
study abroad. Yeah,
stream.
sorry, I'm just gonna grab back
Um,
pass.
I guess in 2019. It's
Mhm.
back. Pacifier gotten.
Oh, it's pacifiers. That was
Testing,
like been
testing,
received. All good.
testing.
So
Right.
I was like, oh, we're looking to move back towards like where my
Yeah.
family is, and we'd like to live like in the
New York
Boston area.
vibes. It
It's
feels like
actually where
it's
M and
like
I first met.
oh my god. Right. That's so nice. Yeah.
Is your family still like down in the Cape? Like, do you go back there at all, or?
Yeah, yeah. My grandparents live there. So yeah, so I'm back there like on breaks and stuff.
You know what I mean? Like,
Um,
is your family still like
yeah,
down
and
in
then
the
my
Cape?
dad
Like, do
and
you go back there at all, or?
my like grandmother on his side are in Germany, so I visit them sometimes as well.
I can imagine a more
Yeah, no, it's
like
nice.
a bigger
It's nice.
change.
But yeah, I've been the past couple years. I've been like working on getting my like German fluency back too, so I can be a little more independent and while I'm over there. But yeah,
I remember like
pretty wild
it,
for all.
it feels like because I was talking about this with M,
It wasn't like
because like her family, they're German on the mother's side,
I
and
was gonna
then
say it's
like actually German is like it feels like an easier language to learn, or like on the easier side than
talk and I
most
like
languages.
to the case.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty easy to go to from English. It's just like a lot, like I feel like learning vocabulary is pretty easy, like the words just like make sense as to like what they mean and sound like.
Yeah, sorry.
And it's just grammar rules are really tough. There's just so many rules.
Yeah, I'm just talking.
Is it? So he's like, but is it like we have Miles now? Is does word order matter, or is it like a case ending?
It's a lot of case ending.
Testing.
Mm,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
I can keep
To the
talking.
YouTube stream.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, case ending and just article, like gender articles and all that stuff. Conjugation gets really crazy. Oh my god. And I think the thing that's hard about it too is I think in English we're more willing to like bend the rules, but in German we're big sticklers for grammar rules. So
Yeah, my grandparents live there.